Myself in tow.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the coffee morning, as we like to call it. We've actually got the sun. The sun's come out. I've put my washing outside, so yes, it's a lovely day here. It makes a change from the pants weather that we've had of late. So, got 3 viewers at the moment, and I'll wait for people to come in because there's been a bit of controversy in the papers about YouTube. Basically, they put in it do-it-yourself operations videos out there. So it's caused a bit of a stink in one of the newspapers. So, yes. Hi, Islamic Life. Hey. Oh, I'm just going to invite you, VP, up. Hey. I've posted your invite, Mr. Eagle VP. Hey, Jenna Yantas. Thank you for joining us. We're going straight. Yes, as I was saying, YouTube's in the headlines again. This is a paper. He didn't buy it. His partner there he works with. Basically, they're putting videos up of abortions. Oh dear.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
I was just saying that YouTube is in the headlines again in the paper. And the headlines are, don't try this at home. And it said, a disturbing range of sick tutorials are being shown on YouTube, including DIY guides to tooth extraction, circumcision, and even abortions.
God. And they've allowed them to stay up.
And they have allowed them. You know, there's a video of a man pulling his own teeth out.
Yeah.
There's a video of a man removing his own stitches.
Oh.
There's a video out there of a man removing a lymphoma or whatever you call it.
Mm.
And even as far as stitching your own wounds.
I tell you, there's some sick people out there.
You know, and some, as I say, and they're all out on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hi, Eris.
Hello there, Eris and Islamic Life. And how's young Kate this morning on this beautiful morning here in the UK?
I am doing good. We've got great skies outside after having lovely sunny days.
Yeah.
So yeah, so the YouTube is in the headlines yet again.
It must be warm because Jeanette's only got a top on. This
is it. I just said when I started, you know, and talking about it, the sun's gone in now, but I've hung my washing out and everything this morning.
Yeah. So what paper was that in, Jeanette, then, about the YouTube?
The one that's just come out drying my washing.
Oh, the sun. The sun, yeah.
But I was just saying, Pixie's mate buys it, and then he gives it to Pixie to bring home, if you know what I mean. So it's like in yesterday's headlines.
Thank you for doing this for me this morning, but you know, I still feel rough. But I thought, well, if I can come on, I'll come on for a few minutes or however long I feel like. Stop it on.
Well, that's it. Did you get an early night last night?
At past 8, I went to bed.
Oh, any news about your sister-in-law?
Yeah, she's all right. They operated on her yesterday morning again, and they put her on a pump, inserted a pump into her stomach to pump out all the poison. My brother said she was very lucky that she didn't get sepsis.
Yeah,
because it was that bad. But she'd had the operation to remove the cancer, and when the clips came out, it started oozing. And she went to the doctors, and the doctor says, "Oh, it's only a mild, whatever." And he gave her antibiotics. Still didn't get better. Went back, saw the nurse, and the nurse just said to her, "Carry on doing these." And then in the end, her daughter, who's got a hairdressing business, one of her clients is a nurse. So she sent a photograph of it, and the nurse said to her, "Get to hospital straight away. That is a serious infection."
Yeah.
So my brother took her down, and they operated the following morning at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Hi, Mr. Moore. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I had the same thing after my operation.
Yeah.
I had the staples in.
Yeah.
And I went back to the doctors to have the staples removed. Everything were fine. I went home. I went in the either shower or the bath that night, and it had just opened up.
Yeah.
But I was lucky in one respect, because I rung the doctors immediately, and they got me, come straight up. They looked at it, and we should be able to bring them together. They just put Steri-strips on mine.
Yeah.
But I will look it, and she says, "Right, I'll write your prescription out for antibiotics. It doesn't look infected at the moment, but you never know. This is just like to make sure that you don't get an infection." Yeah. So I was very lucky in that respect.
Just got to go off for 5 minutes.
Okie dokie. And I'm back on my own again, because everybody's disappeared. But yeah, it's there, I mean, these sort of things you can't take lightly. You have to get professional help, and in my opinion, if I wouldn't even contemplate a DIY job, as regards stitches or everything, or pulling my teeth out. It's best left in the hands of the professionals. Hey.
Thing is, if you mess it up, then you're screwed, aren't you?
As I say, these sort of things after having an operation, I mean, and Eagle VP's sister-in-law is testament to that. Things don't always go right after you've had an operation.
Yeah. Hello, Big Red Bear.
Hiya, Big Red Bear. I didn't see you join there. We're just talking about yesterday's headline, YouTuber in the news again. Allowing DIY stitches, Botox.
Logan Paul thing, when he went and put up a video of going through that forest and they come across a body and stuff.
So yeah, so I mean, it's like the adage these days, is nothing sacred, and I wouldn't even contemplate like pulling my own teeth out or anything. I always say that it's best left to the professionals. Yeah. Okay, Willow, thank you for joining us. So yeah, so I mean, it's it's the same thing, Hey, Mary, hiya, thanks for joining us. It's where do you draw the line as regards YouTube videos? I mean, people pulling their own teeth, people stitching their own wounds up, it's hiya, Hazels, reptiles. Just came to let you know that Trista passed away today. So sad, yes. So, I know the feeling. I've got 3 cats myself. So the man that is unstoppable. Hey, we've got everybody in today. Thank you, Hazel. Thank you. I appreciate all the support. I don't know. Hang on a minute, Big Red Bear. I don't know where you are, but the sun is absolutely glorious here. I'd got a jumper on yesterday, and now I've got a sleeveless top, and there's no wonder there's so many colds going about there. Big Red Bear, if you come onto the panel, I don't want no swearing or anything. you behave yourself. And that's all I'm saying. You know, I don't even know his email address or anything, so I'll try inviting you.
Want me to send it to him?
Let me just try. Yeah, I've got him here. Well, I'm just saying before you come onto the panel, I want you to behave. I've sent you the link. I have a beautiful accent. Okay then, Willow. See you all soon. Bye. Thanks for joining us. Hello.
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 I weren't having a go at you. I was just saying, you know,
It's fine.
Eagle VP's gone somewhere. I don't know where he's gone. He's not a well chappy at the moment.
Well, he might have been back by now, but I think he did say it was going to be 5 minutes. But
Yeah, I'm going to say he did say he was going to be right back, but yeah. But there's no wonder with this weather, is there? I mean, there's so many colds, and I mean, funny thing is, I when Pixie and Callum went to school this morning, I went back to bed because I got a stinker of an headache. So I thought, soddy time going back to bed. But I feel better now. Did you hear that?
was that a meow or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glimpse on the doorstep. I think basically she's letting me know she's there, but when I'm here on my own, she sort of, you know, keeps me at arm's distance, so to speak. But I think she's just letting me know she's sat on the doorstep.
Yeah, Mum, let me in.
Well, funnily enough, I've got the patio doors open so they can come and go as they like. You know.
Hurry up.
Hello, Aidan. How are you?
Good morning, sir.
How are you, Mickey? Okay.
I'm doing very well. Apart from the football, I'm doing very well.
Yeah, I'll send you my code over then. Terrible. You're looking swell, though. You know. Are you all spruced up for our Kate here?
I'm not going to say anything about that.
Mr. Moore says it was like that for me yesterday. Cold, sunny today. You see, same as I says, there's no wonder there's so many colds about, because I'd actually got a jumper on yesterday, and I get up this morning. It's lovely and sunny. It's red hot, and I'm sat here with like a sleeveless top on.
You've seen the weather next week. It's supposed to be really hot over here. I think it's 21, 22 down here.
Same as I can. Well, we're supposedly getting a heat wave
again.
Supposedly, when I say supposedly, but same as I said the other day, the weather forecasters don't always get it right.
You're right on that one.
So I mean, we were predicted thundering and lightning the other night, but it didn't happen. No. It just rained. So.
They're saying
Cleethorpes.
It's what?
It's 10 here in Cleethorpes.
I don't know. I ain't looked on my phone.
12 here, but they're saying it's going to be 13. Tomorrow's going to be 12, and then 14, 17, 18, 20, 20.
Yeah,
we always put Good Morning Britain when we first get up, and the weather forecast did say in some parts it's nice on the bank, but others it's going to be a damp squid, so to speak. Mary says it's going to be 80 degrees Fahrenheit there today.
Well, Mary's all right in the sun.
Hazel Reptile says, I'm going to stay awake as much as I can, babe. 4 a.m. here, lol, eyes are closing out. Pardon me. We're in the land of God at 4 a.m.
I was wide awake, coughing and sneezing. Oh, I think I got about an hour's sleep again last night.
Same as I say, I know that feeling, Keith, because Pixie were the same, and same as he said. His chest's still not 100% now.
No.
You know, he's still got that bit of a wheeze, but the nurse rang him up the other day and sort of said to him, you know, are you doing? Are you feeling now you've had these steroids, etc.? He says, I'm not too bad. He says, I think I'm getting there. And when he told her that he was thinking of going back to work yesterday, she says, oh, yeah, you know, sort of really surprised that he was going to go back to work. And, you know.
Yeah.
And Mr. Moore says it's 11 degrees and supposed to be 13.
And where's Mr. Moore from then?
I'm assuming he's from the UK.
2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna fly in and make her lunch. So I'll be 2 wee seconds.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna make me some. What we having?
Well, you can join us, Eagle, because Pixie's coming home for his lunch today.
What's happening? I want a sandwich. What are we having? Corned beef or?
Yeah, it's in the UK in the East Midlands. Yeah, so basically the partner that he works with, he goes to visit his mother's on a Tuesday, which is like just up the road from us. So Pixie takes advantage of that and comes home for his lunch on a Tuesday. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey?
Did he come in?
No, it was Lucy scooting past me. She was like, foosh. She's not my best friend. She's not my best friend. She tolerates me, but that's about it.
So as soon as
oh God, you ought to have seen them last night, Keith.
Yeah.
You know, after you spoke to Pixie and the hangouts.
Yeah.
You know how Lucy were on Pixie's knee?
Mm.
Well, the ginger one actually jumped onto the computer chair, and they're having a right little set to. I think they were fighting for his affections. They're having a right little set to pair of them.
So did they come over to you then, Jeanette, and sit with you?
Not really. I mean, Lucy sometimes comes on the arm of the sofa.
Yeah.
But she's sort of always watching me out at corner of eye, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I says to Mickey when he first came on, I've got the patio doors open, and she was sat there and she meowed quite loudly, and I think that was just to say, you know, I'm here, but I'm not coming in, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, but Benny's more my cat. If you know what I mean, because we had him from about 8 weeks old, and I've still got the dressing gown now, and I used to have like this pink dressing gown with stars and whatever on, and I didn't get shut on it because it's still his favourite.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, he's the one that tends to gravitate to me now. Lucy, as you know, she's very timid, and you know, she's sort of got to get to know people before she sort of lets them into a circle, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. So what's Mickey up to today then? What plans have you got?
Well, I'm on here for a bit, and then 12 o'clock I'm going live. I normally go live between 12 till about 2, and then I have to go out to go and get the school run because, well, what it is my parents are strict on me. They don't like me in bed all the time, so they tell me to get out and do the school run. And I mean, I don't mind it, but I don't like to be in bed all the time. I like to be in my own house. I like to be in my own little world.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have to do what I can to help out with the family. If I don't do that, I don't get paid. I don't get anything.
Hi, Marie.
I have to earn my stuff to get like a reward or something. If I don't do anything, I get put on the I wouldn't say on the step, but I get put, you know, away. I'm not bothered. They don't want to interest me. They're like, well, if you can't behave, if you can't listen, if you can't do this, you're not going to get rewarded.
Yeah.
So you get rewarded.
It's not just that, Mickey. It's being a responsible parent. They want to instill into you, you know, it's not all right to stay in bed all day. I mean, and we're the same with Callum.
Yeah.
After a certain time, if he's still in bed, Pixie goes and knocks on his door. You know what I mean? And this is what I'm saying about he goes to bed at 9 o'clock every night, except when like they're going to the football. Other than that, you know, we let him stop up, but 9 o'clock on the dot is in bed, because he's the sort of person, he needs his sleep, if you know what I mean.
Right, okay,
He's in year 10 at school, he needs to be what's it for his exams, etc. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you know, that rule don't apply to you because you're a grown man. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, your parents are trying to do the best for you.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
And that's all you want for your kids.
Yeah, agreed on that. You want your best for your kids, and Mickey's a young man who, you know, they want the best for him.
Yeah, and basically,
the only thing I can say on that, though, Jeanette, is that, you know, they should have got him more interested in a better team than Swindon Town. You know?
That's it. We can't
be in the play or something like that.
We're not getting onto the we're not getting onto the football again. We're not getting onto that subject.
How dare you?
But what you see, what I'm saying, Mickey, you know, trying to, you know, not set boundaries, but you know, they're giving you.
You've got to understand life, because I need to be my own little world now. I'm at that stage where I can leave my house, I can move on with my family, I can start my own life. I want to, but like I said, it's what Keith was saying earlier on in the coming months when we were doing a live panel, the housing benefit, not the benefits, but the housing list, which is, again, I've got no opinion on that, because I don't know where I'm going to be.
And it's the same all over the country.
Yeah, exactly.
It don't matter where you live.
No.
The housing list, and you've got to meet a certain criteria as well. You know what I mean? And going back to your parents, to sort of trying to teach you a discipline, if you know what I mean. You know, if you're going out doing the school run, you're doing, you know, whatever for them, it's teaching you responsibility. And this is what we're trying to teach Callum as well.
Yeah. Which is understandable. I mean, I don't want to be, I mean, like I said, I'm 21 next month. Who wants a 21-year-old son playing computer games, sitting on his bum all day? Because I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I mean, I'm at that age where I need to be out of a job. I mean, fair enough, I lost my job, but I'm trying to start my own little job now where I'm washing cars and that. But obviously, due to the weather over here, it's, you know, I can't do a lot. I mean, I've got people who ring me, I want my car done. Well, hang on. Well, the weather's going to be raining, so what's the point of me coming out washing your car if it's raining?
Yeah, but you don't have to look at it that way, Mickey. You have to think, well, they're ringing me up, they're asking me to wash the car. It don't matter what weather's like, you know. They're asking you. It's extra money for you.
Yeah, it is. Can you put your number in the chat, Mickey, so I can ring you to wash mine? You know? Although there's no travelling expenses to come to Cleethorpes, you know, I'll just pay the going rate.
Well, you see, another thing is we've got like a pressure washer.
Yeah.
It means, because we sort of live in a cul-de-sac, it means he's got to pull it up onto the grass, then you've got to connect the thing to a tap. Basically, if we just go down road, there's a hand car wash just down the road. It's only a £5, and same as he says, you've not got none at hassle. They do inside, you know, inside your doors. And whatever. Basically, you just sit there while they wash it, they dry it. You know what I mean? For a £5, you can't really grumble.
No, you can't. You know, that's a good price. That's what the price is around it my way as well. You know, a £5. And it saves a lot of hard work, because it is hard work washing the car, especially when you get older.
You know,
it's the bending and everything like that, you know. So, I mean, you know, I'm pleased that Mickey's trying to do something, you know.
Well,
I mean,
it's showing initiative, basically. Marie says, Jeanette, how did Pixie do at work yesterday? Was okay. They were absolutely pooped when he came home, so we had to have a snooze. And same as I said, you know, it's your first day back. You've been off for 2 weeks. You know, it is a strenuous job. But, and I forgot, I bet Pixie forgot to tell you, Keith, he's only got to work 2 more Saturdays. That's it.
And then that's it.
Oh, great. Oh, so he's got the weekends off all the time.
Yeah, so he'll have his Saturdays and Sundays back.
Oh, good. Why are they starting?
He says 2 more weekends. He says, and that's it. He says, Saturdays has gone. You know, he says, I'll have my Saturday and Sunday back to myself.
Yeah.
I will say it just come to my mind, and I says, I thought to myself, I can't remember him mentioning it to you last night, but yeah.
You know, I just hope you ain't dropped yourself in it again, because he always complains when you tell me things like that.
So yeah, so
I feel ever so bad, Marie, ever so bad. I ain't slept for 2 nights.
Yeah, you know, well, you know,
before it was.
I hate getting man flu, because you know what us fellas are like. You know, I mean, I didn't even watch the football last night. I took the iPad to bed and I put it on, and I must have fell asleep for about half an hour. Woke up, and then I couldn't get back to sleep, coughing and sneezing. Got up about 2 o'clock and had a cup of tea, and then got up at 4 o'clock and had made myself a cup of coffee. So I was terrible state. But anyway, now the sun's out, I might get rid of it. But I keep on looking at Yugoslavia, Croatia, should I say. I've been looking at holidays there, you know. Mallorca, I've been looking there because I keep on thinking it's about time I was away again.
And just my randomness is in Palma, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah,
I was in Palma. Very nice place.
It posted because I've got him on Instagram, and he's been posting pictures of him in Palma, even at the airport and the aeroplane.
Oh, their airport, really, really tiny, really tiny.
So what game are you playing today on your live stream?
It'd probably be Fortnite or Ghost Recon Wildlands, but a lot of people ask.
Fortnite seems a very popular game, because I mean, all the gaming channels that I follow, they're all playing it.
Yeah, they're actually on about it on the Good Morning Britain. As I say, we watch it, and basically, it's become one of the most fastest growing games of recent. But they were saying about, you know, a lot of the youngsters play it, and they've got to be careful because there's like add-ons and this, that, and other that they can buy. Yeah, you know, and there was I don't know what it was, whether it were this Pokemon thing or whatever, you know, just recently, and kids were running up the parents' credit cards and buying these things online. So they're basically just like warning everybody that's got kids that play it, you know, just to be careful, because there is like, you can buy coins or this, that, and other. I'm not quite sure about, you know.
Come back. I just had to go and sort this stupid dog out.
So yeah, so basically they were just warning parents to be, because they like sort of have, you know, a person for these games and a person against these games, and you know.
Well, they banned Fortnite in Australia. I heard that they're banning it in Australia, and they're also well, I wouldn't say contacting, but they've got information to every single school around the world, because people are playing it in schools as well. Because you can download it on your mobile if you've got a phone like an iPhone, or you can download it, and people are playing it while they're in school, and they're getting in trouble. So the schools Fortnite are trying to tell the people in schools, don't play Fortnite in school, do your work.
Well, I mean, which that there again, it's understandable, isn't it? Because, you know, you're there in school for a reason. You're there to do your
yeah.
Oh, bless you, Keith.
Yeah. Oh.
You know, and I wholly agree. I mean, there should be warnings out there that, I mean, like such as Mickey. I mean, he's responsible. But you get some of the young children that, you know, blah blah blah, and you know, when they buying extra things for it, etc. You know, and before they realise it, they've run hundreds of thousands, or you know, whatever, or playing these games.
I mean,
well, it's like Callum, innit? You know, I mean, every time I've been over to yours, I never see Callum because he's always in his bedroom on his Xbox or PlayStation.
Yeah. But he basically, yeah, he does interact with his friends, but it's only on the games that he plays, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, we've sort of said to him, you don't buy anything, you don't download anything, you know what I mean? He's had that warning. So, and going back to being a responsible parent again, you have to warn them of these dangers. You know, you just play the game. You can play against your friends, his school friends, etc. But that's it. You know, you don't come and say, "Oh, can I buy this?" or "Can I buy?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've warned him. You know,
it's so easy. I mean, I can sit here and say people have done it. I mean, I haven't brought anything, but people. I mean, obviously with this YouTube, people donate in that. And that's the only money that I use. If people say, yeah, I'll give you so much and so much to go and buy a costume. But I'm sat here like, why are you sending me money? You know, I'm not a big gamer. I mean, I'm not like a big head in gaming. I mean, I cannot sit on my backside and play games for 24 hours, 7 days a week. I like to be out. Yes, I haven't been out as much due to just being lazy. Yeah, that's my issue. But I can't waste money. I mean,
yeah,
I'll tell you a story. 2 years ago, PS4 was down.
Yeah.
All I knows, people can hack. People hacked into people's PlayStation and got people's details, and the next day they're a big squad, big company called Lizard Squad.
Yeah.
They posted a post on Twitter the next day showing how easy it is to get into people's bank details. So if you've got a computer and you're buying like shopping online, they can see your bank details or your credit card details, and they're telling the world how easy it is to get someone's I don't know, bank details or your credit card number. And that's how it is. It's just so easy. People don't realize. Parents, not every parent, I'm not going to say every single parent out there does it. Oh, yeah, have 50 quid, because they're not like that. But some parents out there, I wouldn't say don't care, but they don't understand what the danger is for being hacked. I mean, who wants to put your details online? Because I wouldn't want to put my bank details online. I mean,
it's same with this scandal with Facebook as well. I mean, they're like passing your personal details onto this like a third-party company, you know, and basically they're profiting from turning your details over to them.
Why is my dog barking? I don't even know.
So yeah, I mean, same as you said, you've got to be very careful what
you have
say as regards on being online.
But I wouldn't really call it being careful. I reckon it's common sense, isn't it? Because you end up, you don't put your details on a PlayStation or an Xbox or a PC, laptop, whatever. I mean, I'm not saying don't stop shopping online. I'm saying be careful when you're using it on your PlayStation, because I mean,
in as well.
I think it's just so easy. You can, it's just so easy.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the same old adage, Mickey, that where there's a will, there's a way. You know what I mean? And it don't matter whether you've sort of got like an antivirus or this, that, and other. There's somebody out there
who's got your details. Yeah.
You know, you could be as careful as anything. But if they want to, they're going to do it, whether you like it or not.
Be quiet, because you're going to get my fist around your head. Does anybody want a dog?
No, thank you. I don't think the three cats would like it. And same as I was saying the other day, good thing about having cats, you can just open the door and let them go. But with a dog, you've got to take them for a walk. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Go away!
Oh, look out. Oh, don't get onto the dog. He wants to go out.
You can have him, Keith.
No, no, thank you. No, cats, yes. Dogs, no. Cats, you just open the door and they go, and then they come back. With dogs, you've got to take for a walk. You've got to take the bag with you. Pick up. Oh, all that fuss. Oh, no. Mind you, I do. I must admit, when I go over to the daughters, I do enjoy walking their two dogs. It's the only exercise I get, Mickey, because otherwise, if I go out, I go down the stairs, get in the car and drive. But when I go to my daughter's,
Yeah,
because she lives in the country by the River Trent, I just, take the dogs for a walk every morning and every evening. I go around the caravan park and, I enjoy going over there because it gives me the exercise.
fair play.
Because when you live in town, you think, well, where can you go? And all it is shops. You go up to the shopping precinct, you walk around there, and you think, I'm not getting any fresh air because all I'm doing is, all I do is sit outside because it's the missus goes in. Because the only shops I ever like going in are computer shops, curries, photography shops. Although I must admit, I do the shopping, the weekly shop. I go into Aldi's and, it takes me about 10 minutes to do my shopping. I just go, I don't know everything that I want. That's it. Now, when I go with the missus, when she comes with me, she's miles behind. She'll pick something up and she'll go, do we need that? And I go, no. Because she'll pick up a gatto. And she'll go, do we need? I go, no, just get a tin of rice pudding. It's cheaper. But the only thing I must agree with, on Jeanette's channel last night, she put up donuts that she made. And someone made a comment that they're cheaper in the supermarket.
I was just on about that earlier on before you came on, Keith.
Yeah, because, I go to Tesco's and you get what's
5
for 50 pence, is it, or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the banana. I like the custard fillings,
Oh no!
But the only trouble now, after watching Jeanette's with the, putting the jam in with the plunger, puts you off having donuts now, doesn't it? Because you think, someone's just plunged something up there.
Yeah, but the same as I was saying earlier on, Keith. Hey, Choppers rolls in. It's all right. I've just had a text from Pixie. He sent me a text saying he's going to call it Chippy. So I says, does that mean you're still coming home or not? And he said, yeah, I'm still coming home. So he's bringing his own dinner with him, basically.
I'm going to head out because this dog's
Yeah, but did you see my reply to it, though, Keith?
Yeah. No, I didn't.
I put, yeah, you might be able to buy them for 50p. Well, I didn't go through all that rigmarole. I says, but I bet they didn't taste as good as mine.
No, because, homemade are always better.
And same as I said, like, they specialise, they on like what do you call it? And, they keep rolling them off.
Yeah.
And same as I said, them that you buy in the Tesco's or Asda, they're rubbery and they've got no taste to them.
Yeah. Well, the proof's in the pudding, innit? Because yours lasted, a good 15 minutes?
It didn't last. Chris hadn't even let them cool down before it, and he had 3.
Yeah, I know. No wonder he's putting on weight, Mickey, isn't it? Chris is putting on, he's getting a stomach like mine now.
The fact is, though, that because of his job, he soon works that off, though, if you know what I mean.
I know. That's why you can have 3 or 4 pints on a Friday night, isn't it?
Well, same as I said, they didn't look perfect. They weren't perfect. But to me, they were made from scratch. They were made by hand. So you know. And
Right,
I bet another thing that Pixie didn't tell you, Keith, is on about going to Castleton on Sunday.
Aye.
Is on about going to Castleton on Sunday.
Well, we're supposed to be going to Harrogate.
I very forgot about that. Well, might not have meant this weekend, but you know, like when he went with the ADMR.
Yeah, Andy. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't get any footage, you see. So,
depending on how I feel and the weather, you know, if I feel better, you know, I might come over. We can all go together then.
Well, that's it. So that's why I mentioned it. Same as I say, I'm not too certain whether, because obviously you know that the last game is against Equinox team.
Well, that Bristol summit.
Yeah.
Well, and yeah, but that's away down in Bristol.
Yeah, because they did want to go to it, but it's too far. You know, the tickets are too expensive. So is obviously they're not at home on Saturday. So some as I say, I'll have to get him to give you a call. But he mentioned it last night. So
yeah, well, tell him he should go down to Swindon and meet up with Mickey and Swindon at home on Saturday, or are they away?
Yeah, we're at home. We've got Accrington Stanley.
Oh, that's a good, good game to finish with.
Can you remember that one? Accrington Stanley. Who are they?
Well, first time in their history they have been promoted.
Yes. Which is, you know,
David. Hello, the Good Cell Live.
I'm going to say hello, Good Cell Live. Thanks for joining us.
You know, I've got
Tracer, what's that one? Senpai or whatever it is.
Tracer Senpai.
Senpai.
So yeah,
number one.
Accrington Stanley for going up. You know, obviously a small budget club. Incredible for what they've done. They achieve it. They've done it. You know, I can't say they don't deserve it because they've done it. You know, they've put the goals in. They've put the ball in back of the net. Yeah, I can't say that about Swindon, but even Luton as well. Fair play to them.
And Hazy Days from Cardiff is in.
Yeah. Oh, he's had a little bit of controversy because he bought a little
motorbike,
mini bikes, and because it wasn't on the road or anything, it was in a field. The police have come and took the bike off him.
Yeah, disgusting, isn't it?
Hazy Days. He bought like one of these little mini bikes. I don't know the correct term for it.
Mini motor, maybe? I don't know.
A mini motorbike, and because same as he says, he didn't ride it down the road. It wasn't on the road. It was in a field where they go dirt biking or everything. And the police came out and they confiscated the bike off him.
No way.
And same as we said, you know, you've got all a pit bike. That's it. You've got all this crime going on out there. You know, when he put a vlog up yesterday, he actually went to the local police station to sort of plead his case. It weren't even a manned police station. It was one of these with telephones outside.
I didn't know you could.
It's the world gone crazy. You know, you've got murderers and whatever out there, and you know the Hazy wasn't hurting anybody. He wasn't riding it on the road, you know, and they've confiscated his bike.
I reckon they probably got tougher on the laws or something. They must have got tougher because years ago you can do anything. Well, I wouldn't say anything, but they wouldn't have bothered you. You know, they would have just said, "Well, keep it on the grass. Don't go on the road. You know, don't do anything stupid in that." But now,
you know, it's the world gone mad. Same as I said. You know, you would have thought they'd have just said, "Well, look, you know, we've come to warn you. You know, blah blah blah. We'll let you off this time." But to go to the extreme of taking the bike off him, it's ridiculous. You know, you've got worse people out there committing worse crimes, and yet you think the amount of police money that they've had to spend just to send somebody out to confiscate it off him.
There was 2 stabbings up by me, so I mean, it's
crazy gorilla. You know, it's the world gone mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When we lived where we lived before, you know, with the car that we've got at the moment, but we were having trouble. It's a long story, but ending up, and this was all while when Pixie went in the hospital with cellulitis, somebody threw and it weren't just a brick, it were about 4 cemented together, and they chucked that through our back window, and I was absolutely petrified because I were on my own. And I rang the police and I said, you know, I'm here on my own. It's such and such a time at night. It was gone 11 o'clock. They wouldn't send anybody out. They just give me a crime number so I could claim off insurance. And here's me. I'm sat petrified for my life because I'm on my own, and they won't send anybody out.
Oh.
All right, I better head off and get ready for my live stream, guys.
Okie dokie then, Mickey. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
I'll give you I'll give your ears a rest because this stupid dog keeps barking. But,
well, I'll see you later then.
Let me come on the panel as well. Have a good day.
Yeah. Yes. Speak to you later.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Right.
And for some reason, Kate's gone as well.
Yeah. Oh, we've got Granny Monster in.
Yeah. But same as I say, you know, is it the world gone mad, Keith, do you think? Or, hey, Osbeach Andy's in as well.
Oh, hello, Andy Osbeach. Yeah, well, the world's been mad for the last 30, 40 years. All these conflicts in the world. People just can't live together, can they?
It's same as I say, there's all this crime going off in this country, and then, you know, they've got...
Have you seen what Granny said, Jeanette? She'll come on.
Oh, so how am I going to do that, Keith? Because I don't think I've got a...
Is she in your circles? Or
No, I don't think so.
I don't know whether I've got her email. I'll have a quick look. Because if I have, I'll send you it privately. I'm just having a look if I've got a lot of emails, but I can never remember. No, I don't think I am. No, I haven't got her email. I think I got it off a site.
Yeah, I'll go and have a look at your email on you. So I've just also had a text from Pixie saying, is it Chippy? So
yeah,
about.
So got about
I might have to get up in a minute and go and unlock the door. What I'm going to do, Granny Monster, is I'm going to send you a private message with the link in.
You got her email then?
I can't see it on her about page, but
I've got it, so I'll send you.
I've sent a private message. We'll see if I can get her in that way. Oh, here's my email.
You got it?
Yeah, I'm just copying it now, Granny Monster. If you want to remove that, Granny Monster. It's still not. It's still not. I've put the email in, and it's not doing it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try another one. I'm going to send it you via email.
I wonder why Kate's gone off.
And I ought to have.
Oh, I feel lousy.
I'm just going to try something. We'll get. No, I've typed and it's been a pain in buttocks.
Is it?
Yeah. I have actually sent it via a private message.
I have, Andy. I'm terrible, full of cold, sneezing, coughing, tired. Every bone in my body aches. But that's the usual for a man, innit? Women just carry on. Well, I tried carrying on.
I'm just going to mute my microphone and mute my camera because I'm just going to get up and open the front door key. So I'm not.
Okay then, Jeanette. Well, Granny, she's tried to get you in, which is a shame. It would have been nice to have a little natter for a short while, were you? I wasn't going to stay on long. I've been on, what, about half an hour, 40 minutes, because I'm full of cold, if you can hear. Hey, Wet Travel. Hello, everybody. Well, we've got 16 watches, 15 likes, and 1 dislike. Somebody dislikes us for some reason. And Ian's still listening. I am very congested, Granny. Very, very. I ain't got the energy to do anything. I've been drinking plenty of whiskey, hot toddies to try and get rid of it. Kate's got problems with a little one. She's being grumpy today. Is it Usbeach Andy in the chat? Why can't I don't know. He's in Usbeach Andy. I know it wasn't you, Granny. I know you wouldn't do a thing like that.
I'm back.
Oh, she's back. Are you open the door?
Well, I haven't opened it. I've just unlocked it because when I'm in on my own, I like to lock all the doors.
So is he fetching you some lunch?
I just got a message saying John we're doing this and then he was going to his mum's. He says I'll be there shortly. He's just messaged me and says he's out the chippy now, just waiting to be served.
Yeah, so what you having? Cotton chip or fish cake?
My private message, Granny Monster. Why can't I see Osbeach Andy in the chat?
I don't know.
So,
so you ain't got in touch with Granny then?
I sent her a private message because what I did, I copied the link. So, I mean, I don't know whether she wants to put the email in again and I'll send her the link by email because by the time I'd it went coming up in my circle. I sent it via private message. So if Granny wants to put her email in again, I can do it via email. We'll try and get her in that way. Yeah.
Are you heard from randomness?
No, I'm assuming she'll be.
Miss Granny Monster joined the video and she came in and she went off.
Oh.
Yeah, I think she's been working hard, hasn't she? You know.
Oh,
this gorgeous Granny Monster.
Hello.
Am I here?
Yes, I think.
How's the weather in El Paso, Granny?
Inside or out? Inside it's cold because of the air conditioning.
Yeah.
Outside your nose will drip.
Oh, it's that warm. I think I'll come over to El Paso in Texas.
I'm going to say you can see where I'm sat here with the sleeveless vest on. It's been gloriously sunshine this morning and it's gone a bit dull now.
Okay. I also got your chats.
So what have you been up to lately, Granny? I've seen the last 3 or 4 videos of what you've put up, but you don't seem to be around very often nowadays. Are you taking a vacation?
Well, first of all, to answer the first question, what have I been up to? Same as before, 411. No, I'm around. It takes me nearly a week in production to put together the Frat History series that I've been doing with Llama Monster and No Star Reviews.
Yeah.
Because there's the research, the writing, the scripting, the gathering the images to. I mean, there's a lot going on with it. Plus, it's awesome having a life.
Yeah, it is.
And Ian Matthews says it's not warm in Wigan.
You guys have been putting out some pretty cool stuff. I gotta say, I've been wanting donuts for a while now, and I can't imagine who's to blame.
Yeah, nor can I. Yeah, and I didn't get any this time, Granny, because 10 minutes after she did them, they were all gone because of a certain Callum and a certain Chris.
Pixie had 3 in one go, and that was even before they were cool.
Yeah, I saw his comment, and they're gone.
And then Callum had the teacher come home from school yesterday, and he says, "When are you making them again?" I thought, well, I've only just recovered from making them for the first time, let alone, you know, go through all that rigmarole again.
Uh-huh.
And
Well,
he has arrived.
Oh, it's a Pixie.
Granny Monster.
Dust in the house.
What's that?
It's a Pixie dust in the house.
Yay!
There's only one day a week he comes home for his lunch, and that's a Tuesday, Granny Monster. That's why I had to go off camera, because when I'm in on my own, I keep all the doors locked.
Uh-huh.
So I had to get up and open unlock the front door.
Well,
And Ian Matthews is skiving off work because he says the boss is away, so he can't get caught.
Oh, I hope he don't see the chat on this. You saying that, Ian?
And we just went up to 1920 viewers just a minute ago.
Huh?
So I'm ever creeping ever closer to the 1K, Granny Monster.
954.
Yeah, and it went up to 956 this morning, but for some reason 2 minutes later it went back down to 954.
I'm like a metronome.
Yeah.
7,063, 7,056, 7,063, 7,056.
Mine has been exactly like that just lately. I've sort of gone up about 5 or 6 and they've taken 5 off me. Come back down.
I can do an egg. I can do an egg. It's like, oh, it's at 7,063. Awesome. Nope. 7,056. Okay, my egg's done.
Jack Dawson is in the house. Hello and welcome.
Yes, well, you're not far from that 10,000 mark, Granny. You know, I can see you making it by the end of the year.
I really, if you guys knew how much that didn't mean to me. I mean, really.
Don't mean a thing to me, numbers. It's as long as you get the comments and you've got the friends, that's what it's all about. It's not about numbers or anything.
This
like
is
that.
what I've said about me getting to the 1K. It's not. I don't want the super chat. I don't want the monetization or anything. It's just a personal goal of mine. Obviously, I've had a rough year, and it's just a personal goal of mine to get to that 1K.
Well, I'll tell you what. As soon as I log off here, I'll make 200 alt accounts.
No,
I'll subscribe to every one of them.
good morning, Aussie Matt.
Yeah, we've got Aussie Mark in the
Yes.
You were mentioning friends, so if you don't mind me giving a small little plug, my buddy Daniel Pacheco, Mr. Deep Web, Energy Never Dies.
Yeah.
It's his birthday today.
Hey, happy birthday, Daniel, if you're watching, and Granny, I'm sure Granny will pass his birthday wishes on to you.
Oh, he and I have been friends forever. I mean, like, I think I had like 70 subscribers.
And I was asking me to give him a cigarette. I would if I could, but I can't. and I'll just give the Birmingham meet a plug. With UK YouTubers are meeting in Birmingham on the 21st of July at the Bowling Centre.
Do you know about how many people have like RSVP'd or anything?
Oh, thank you. So kind. That's my dinner.
What, one chip? Is that all he thinks you're worth, Jeanette?
Yeah.
Not even so much as the sardine with it, huh?
Yeah, at the moment we don't know how many's coming. I think there'll be about 20 to 30.
Oh wow, that's very, very, that's incredible.
Yeah,
Well,
we're waiting to meet up with you in El Paso, Texas. You know.
The skies are at night are big and bright, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Pixie and sorry, Granny. It's Pixie and Keith are taking the drones with this. So there should be some interesting footage there.
I was originally going to go to Grant Hubbard's YouTubery
Yeah.
this year. Unfortunately, my roommate is going into the hospital overnight, and the gathering for it was June 2nd, and she goes in on June 1st. So I can't do it.
No, we fully understand that, Granny, and I think probably Grant will as well.
Granny Monster is the best.
This is the infamous Granny Monster, or should I say famous Granny Monster?
And still very, very infamous, you know.
Very famous.
Yes, and I'll show you the headlines from yesterday's paper, Granny.
See, I'm not even 10% ready for that. Oh.
The headlines in yesterday: DIY abortions, DIY tooth extractions, DIY Botox, and this is all out there on YouTube.
You are out of your natural mind if you think that's a good idea. You know what I mean?
You know, and the headlines in one of the UK papers from yesterday. I'm sorry, I'm eating.
So how many chips have you got on that plate then?
Any what?
How many chips?
Too many for me.
Oh.
Nutmeg.
He has tricked you now, hasn't he?
Yeah. And a slice of bread.
I got Mexican cookies.
I'm just going to go off and make myself a quick cuppa because my throat's getting ever so dry and bad.
I'm hoping that's next on.
I'll be back in a minute or two.
When we've had a tip.
What, you making a coffee?
No, I'm not making a coffee. You are.
May 24th is Red Nose Day, so.
Oh.
I swear, I want to put out a video. I feel incredibly funny. Do I look incredibly funny?
Our wet travel says I will send KFC. Funny thing is, we've got one just down the road, but this is just like a quick lunch.
It looks great. Now, over here, some people do a very weird thing, and some people put vinegar.
We have
potatoes that are shaped like that.
Yeah, we have vinegar, and I've got red sauce on mine.
We call that ketchup.
Yeah, ketchup, red sauce. But you see, the thing is, Pixie prefers the brown sauce to the red sauce, ketchup.
Well, see, we have, if you say red sauce here, that could be stuff with cayenne, that could be barbecue, that could be ketchup. So you got to be a little specific.
Yeah. Well, it is just red ketchup, basically.
Chips with marmalade.
Oh, God. Ozzy Mark said, try chips with marmalade. I don't even like marmalade, so I'm not going to try them on my chips.
I have to tell you something rather embarrassing. I had never tried marmalade until I was 30 years old. There was something wrong when I looked at jelly and it had bits and chunks in it.
Yeah,
like,
that's the thing that puts me off Granny Monster. All the bits in it.
Like if I want to have orange juice, I want to have orange juice. If I want to have jelly, I want to have jelly. And there was just something really weird there. But I tried it. I liked it pretty good.
Oh, ooh. Oh.
What are we howling at?
Amanda?
Was it got biscuits in it?
No, it's not. Baseball.
Oh, I'm getting excited here. Oh, it's men's.
This is becoming a right mukbang.
All right, he's had a gift given to him.
Oh, how cute!
That's the tin lid anyway. And oh, you've got to moisturise and wash your face now. This is what's in it. Look.
Hey, bulldog.
Bit of massage, but she said
Did you hear that one, Granny Monster?
Uh-huh.
He asked for a massage, but she turned him down. It's bulldog skincare for men, original moisturiser, and original face wash. You've got to wash the face now. That means.
All right, but if it ends up looking like the box, that is not an improvement.
Yeah. Oh dear.
What he's starting out with is good.
No, it doesn't bode well for the picture on the front though, does it?
You want some skincare? Take a look at this rough product.
And it says, man's best friend.
Okay, see, I'm going to have to come back later and screen cap that and send it to Pet Monster. He'll get a tickle out of that.
I'll do better than that. I'll take a shot of it and I'll send it you via messenger.
That works.
So do what you wish with it. So but you didn't get it from me.
I was thinking about doing something quite naughty, actually.
I'm not going to be guilty by association.
What I was thinking about doing is, like everybody's like, why don't you ever do any more of them vlogs? I was thinking about actually starting to vlog, and now that I understand how to use vectors and green screen and stuff, so I'm going to be like out in my kitchen. Hi, today on the Granny Monster channel, we're going to show you how to scramble an egg. And then all of a sudden here comes a vector of it goes, ah!
No, it's Granny Monster making donuts.
And then out pops a witch or something,
And here's one I made earlier and it stuck to the wall. This is one I got angry with earlier.
Right? But actually, I've been doing a lot of editing for a lot of different people too. So, hashtag Team No Sleep is in effect. I haven't been to bed yet. It's 5 o'clock in the morning for me.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I will be sending an invitation actually.
Oh,
just in case.
A big pardon?
Crimson.
Oh.
He said hi in the chat and I says I was busy. Oh, what was that? It wasn't me.
Yeah, so like I said, it's hashtag Team No Sleep up in this house.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that and
How is Texas Little Star?
Tomorrow I'm actually going out for the lunch thing, and my chair's on charge, and I'm looking forward to using it. Having a good time, yeah. Cheers.
So I was Texas Little Monster.
Huh?
I was Texas Little Monster.
I tell you, this is the best place for me. I have said this before, and perhaps it bears repeating. I laugh every single day, like every single day, and not even at my own jokes.
He's going off. He can't stop coughing. He says he'll catch you all
That
later.
sounded bad. He sounded rugged.
Yeah. So Pixie's actually just recovering from it. He went back to work yesterday after having 2 weeks off work.
don't everyone get excited? I'll strip it off.
Mark plays too, right? Mark. I think Mark's been on your channel. Mark plays.
Yeah, it was on the other day. He came on twice actually.
Yeah, he's a good kid. He and I worked together, and he actually did some narration for me on.
He messaged me and asked me to do my voice the other day, so I've done that for him.
Oh, good. That's like I've said before. You know, you tell me I'm going to be in a Batman series, and I'm like, oh. So I had him read parts of the terms of service as the Joker in Batman. And he was dead on.
I only had a little line, but at the end of the day, anything's better than nothing.
What figure did he show me the other day? I think it was Keith's.
Yeah, it did say he was putting the finishing touches to it.
Yeah.
So Keith, if you're still obviously you're still watching, Mark's nearly got you complete.
Mm-hmm.
And here Matthew says, "Okay, I need to get in the queue for the microwave. So nice to see you all. Check out your channels. Miss Granny wants to make that 7,059."
Well, the metronome is ticking, so better put an egg on because it's 3 minutes. It'll change.
Same as I was saying, man. Over the past couple of weeks, it's been up, down, and I'm exactly the same. So I know what you're saying.
I'm having a cat attack.
So where is the Skittles today?
Right there.
Oh,
You can't see him. He's
snuggling.
having one of his many cat naps. I'm only jealous.
Well, same as I says, with it being nice here today, I mean, we don't get very many nice days, but the patio doors was open and also sort of just coming and going as they please.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Same as we were just saying, Crimson, it's been going up, going down. I was at 956 this morning, now gone back down to 954. Probably gone up a bit later. So
More ups and downs on an elevator.
well, I'm going to say, hey, it's YouTube. These things happen.
True that. Yeah. But yeah,
Oh,
I've had some pretty good times here. I've loved every minute of it.
well, same as I was saying, Granny Monster. It's what we class as a beautiful community.
Mm-hmm.
It brings us all together. It, you know, I've got people that are friends in Australia, like yourself in America. There's Marie, there's Mary, you know, Eagle P, obviously that's in the UK. We've made a lot of very good friends.
And we all have to be parts of hashtag Team No Sleep, or we'd never get to talk to each other.
And Kirsty says, oh gosh, Granny is back. She's still with Texas, yes, El Paso.
What? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Kirsty, she put, oh gosh, Granny is back. She's still with Texas.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I loved it the other day when I was talking to Texas Little Star 63 Monsters companion, you know, and she said, well, I determined how long you can be here. And I said, okay. And she said, probably well after I'm dead.
Well, that in a way, that was a nice thing to say. In a
And I said, my follow-up was that, so when is your next doctor's appointment?
Oh dear. And Mary Clennington says, Granny, I'm so happy you're where you are and that you're happy.
Yeah, well, so am I. It's nice. It's nice to not feel weird to acquire things.
Yeah, and same as we said, we passed the comment when you first moved out there, and that we've never ever seen you look so well.
That's a whole lot of truth. Well, getting out on the chair and getting sun and getting this, and you know, just it's a good thing. It's a fun good thing.
It's gave you a new lease of life to to get out there, get, you know, same as you say, get the sun on your face, get, you know, get motivation, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it couldn't have happened at a better time. Let's put it that way. And
Oh yeah.
I always say these things happen for a reason, and obviously it was your destiny to move to El Paso.
Yeah. What went from what is life to this is life?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Big change.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And I think everybody out there will agree with me. You're looking the better for it. You're more relaxed. You're more with it, if you know what I mean.
I do. I do indeed. Plus, there's no cue balls coming at my head. Bonus.
Well, it's less stressful. It's like, you know, it's more relaxed.
Isn't it amazing? Since I've been here, I've had like nearly zero drama, like hardly any.
No, that's it. And Kirsty says, my kid won't get dressed. He's screaming the house down. Oh, the blessed being a mother. I'm lucky because Callum is 15. He can get dressed himself.
Right on.
Marie says she'll be back, but she's got to call a doctor or her doctor. So,
well, if it's my other roommates, the prognosis is good.
And only thing I've got to say, Kirsty, is they don't get any better if they're getting older. You go through the terrible twos, that's the first stage. And then as they get older, they start getting your old chat back.
Well, that's just like, as you get older, blessings become longer. You know what I mean? You sneeze, somebody says, bless you. The older the person is, the longer that becomes a conversation. You know what I mean? Bless you. Are you going to be all right? Have you seen a doctor? Are you antibiotics? You know?
Oh, she's back.
Oh, that was weird.
I'm going to say you come back again.
At least it's not Florida where it was like 45 minutes before I would be back. I don't even know what happened.
It's just one of them glitches. You get these occasionally. Same as I say, I mean, Callum's like, he'll be 16 in November. So it's such at that age where he thinks he knows it all.
Now, what is the legal driving age there?
17.
17. Here at 16.
Oh no, it's 17 here, and then they sort of like, once they actually pass the test, they have to still, you know, like the L plate with a big P on it, saying that basically warning other drivers that they've only newly passed the test. So yeah, so they have to have these like green L plate things, but with a P on. It's, you know,
like I passed the test for Pixie. I think that's wonderful that they thought that through.
I've passed my test, but be careful because I'm a new driver, so to speak.
Wow.
You know, keep your distance because I've only just passed the test, sort of thing.
Awesome.
And Chopper's rule saying the older I get, the more it takes to move. I know that feeling.
Yeah.
I know that feeling well.
Yeah.
Well, it's the thing, like, over the past 3 months, I've had a lot of trouble with my left knee, popping out of joint and everything. And basically, it's fluid on my knee that's making my knee pop out. And basically, the doctors have washed their hands off me. They can't do anything. And I've been all right. I've been all right for the past few weeks. Not all that painful. Not been popping out as much, but last night it was.
I've been doing a bit of physical therapy, and so will my roommate. She'll be starting too.
Well, this is it.
There are things like I did not have access to when I was in Florida.
Same as I say, I went to the doctors with it. She had sent me for an X-ray. I went to a physiotherapist, and basically she says, "Well, yes, I admit, you know, the problem with your knee, but can't give me a, you know, these injections that you have. Can't have that because I'm at too high risk of infection. Can't drain the fluid off for the same reason, and they won't even contemplate giving me a knee replacement." I'm Marissa.
Take this the right way. It's probably because you're too young.
No, it's because of my weight, basically. Even though I've lost 10 stone, she says you've got to be a certain BMI.
Okay. Because see, when I had my back surgery, from the fall, right? Like I have a hairline fracture, in my left knee, and they said eventually we might want to replace it, but you're too young right now.
Oh.
Because if we do it now, then we'll just have to do it again when you're, you know,
later down the line.
Yeah. So I'm like, no, I'm good.
I missed the butcher duck. Yeah, so basically, in a nutshell, I'm screwed. You know, at the end of the
You're
day.
screwed in a nutshell?
Pardon?
You're screwed in a nutshell.
Well, they're not willing to do anything about it. That's all. That's, you know, they won't do, you know, the excuse was I'm too high risk of infection to have even the painkilling injection. They can't drain the fluid off because that's too high of risk of infection. But so what can you do? It's just get on with it and carry on regardless.
Yeah. My aunt, bless her soul, she actually had to have 2 toes removed.
Oh dear.
Yeah, right.
Well, like through diabetes, something like that then.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly that.
Hey, Simple Joyce as well. Thank you for joining us. We've had quite a mixed bag this morning coming in.
Awesome. But yeah, I am about to do the rest of my primping and creaming and cucumbering on the eyes and such because, like I said, I've got stuff on the schedule for tomorrow.
Okay then, Granny, I want to thank you for coming in, and I must say I'm honoured.
Bye, Granny.
Please. Like really.
I am. It's not very often you come into people live streams because you've chose to come in my live stream, and when I say I appreciate it, I do. You know,
I just have to. And that's when it ceases to be fun, I cease to do it. That's
it. That's it.
You know. And that's me in a nutshell.
That's it.
All right.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, Granny, and you try and get some sleep, or aren't you going to bother with the sleep?
No. Oh, no. You don't want to know me without that.
Right.
No.
I want to thank Granny for coming in and joining us, and I'll see you again.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe all of Jeanette's videos. I will find you.
Yeah.
My name is Monster. You don't want that.
Thank you, Monster.
Okay. Bye, love.
Bye. Thank you for coming in. And then there were me. I'll not be going on too much longer because obviously Mr. P has come home for his lunch, and I want to spend a little bit of time with Mr. P before he goes back to work. So I'm sorry that you sort of just come in, Simple Joys, but I'm going to shut it down now and spend like 10-15 minutes with Mr. P before he goes back to work, and hopefully I'll see you all again in the morning. So bye for now. Bye.